Freak is having success on the floor, as we've seen, Clark. P.J. Tucker comes in for Warren, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Bellinelli. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Hardaway in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here is Morris. 10 points for him. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He finished with 28 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch him, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
The Hawks trail by 3. He kicks it to Schroeder. Horford the pass to Thomas. Millsap inside, working on Booker. The Suns have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. That one on Horford. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Move the ball.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 10. Millsap, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Well, this group of shooting guards has given us a little bit of something extra lately, including excellent rebounding, so you can see those numbers. Freak is second.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instincts to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
Now here's Schroeder. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Horford dishes to Schroeder. The Hawks working the ball around. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. 16 feet away. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
And here is Horford. Following the 3 from Eric Bledsoe. It's Thomas outside. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Now here's Booker. 11-point game his last outing. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
The shot by Thomas. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Thomas got 15.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the Suns and how they rank in the NBA right now. Second in points off turnovers. 8th in fast break points. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And you talk about their points off turnovers. A great combination of offense and defense. Really a blitzing style on both ends of the floor. A brief check now of the stats for Bledsoe. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library. He lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Tucker. The Hawks trail by 7. Schroeder passes to Thomas. He dishes it to Millsap. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Humphries with the steal. He's all alone. Here's Tucker. Finished off the break. Tucker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 15. Uses both hands to strip it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Millsap grabs the miss. From past the arc. Here's Horford. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And, you know,
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Continue to...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
and what a tremendous game for Thomas. He has 17 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's got today have been just electric.
And on the floor for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Warren is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Chandler. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Knight in at the one spot.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Steps back and fires. Buries the jump shot. Knight's got 11.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Teague drives in. That drops.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Chandler with the screen on Teague. Shot clock at 6. Morris a screen. Knight, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Horford's got his third rebound tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. For the 3. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 6 assists in the game.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. We'll take a look at the Cavaliers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the Hawks down 5 spots from them.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
I was one of those who was thinking that thought, that they would take a big leap. It's still not too late. No better place to get right and tight than at the postseason.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Teague drives in, swiped it away. Knight against Teague. Left side, Chandler. Kicks it to Warren. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The dish to Morris. Knight on the wing. 18 feet out. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Thomas. Cranes the 19-footer. Thomas got 19 points.